As we begin this important engagement, let us remember the cleanliness and sustainability of our environment is a shared duty, one that affects not only our presence, but also the future generation of Kano State.
Now, idan ba mai hankali ba, the over 114 million that can be generated every day from waste in Kano, idan ba mai hankali ba, wani daga waje zai zo ya kawo na'urarsa, ya kawo kudinsa, ya zo ya dinga samun wannan kuma ya tafi. Sai ya bamu da bugan kirji muna cewa mu muna da yawa.
Wannan abun personally ina sake kira ga waɗanda suka haɗa wannan. Ina kuma kira ga FAMSEC ya ƙoƙarta, ya taimaka idan da yadda za a yi a jawo matasanmu a nuna musu wannan harkar, to insha Allah sai an wayi gari gida-gida ake bi a Kano ana siyan sharar jama'a, sai shara ta zama kuɗi, sai kaga uwar gida ta share kayanta ta ajiye a leda tana neman mai nema ya zo ya siya. Wannan harka ta canji da kuke nema ku kawo, Allah ya sa albarka a cikinta, Allah ya sa jama'a su waye su fuskanci kuma abin da ake so su gani domin su taimaki kansu, domin mu taimaki jihar Kano. Assalamu alaikum.
Da wannan nake cewa muna fatan cewa wannan kwana biyu za su ƙara mana ilimi mai ɗimbin yawa. Muna fatan wannan kwana biyu za su zama masu amfani da za a ci gaba da tunawa da su domin sun ɗora Kano akan alƙiblar kyakkyawar kula da muhalli ta hanyar kyakkyawar sarrafa shara da kuma rage samar da sharar insha Allah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Sharar da take zuwa landfill ko dumping tun daga nan mu tare ta, don haka muke da initiative kashi-kashi. Muna da initiative na mata da za su iya sautin tun daga gida a zo a karba. Akwai kuma wasu sharar ma da a'a ba za a bari ma da a kasuwanninmu suke, za a je a kwaso su, a je a yi wani abin a sarrafa su da su. To a gaskiya a wannan tsari da mai girma MD ya fito da shi, to nan gaba in ma dai ba mu iya kwashe, ba mu iya sarrafa 50 ba, to za mu sarrafa, in ba mu iya sarrafa 70 ba, to in Allah ya yarda 60% na abin da muke samarwa to za a iya sarrafa ta.
Har lumps ɗinsu da za su kasa sarrafa, ga dai kamfani ne na 'yan Lebanese, amma sun mai da mu kamar mu ma Lebanese ɗin suna ainihin ba mu dukkanin dama. So ina fatan irin wannan kamfanuka, duk da wasu da yawa sun kare irin su Police, City Ventures, da yawanci yanzu babu su, amma Esroda sun rike mutane a yanzu ma sun yi Diamond, Super Sacks da irin su Rumbu da sauransu. So ina fatan mai girma MD kokarin da ake yi a ci gaba da yi, wanda in Allah ya yarda yadda kusan ake ta kokarin ba mu dama ta mu samu ainihin gata kan wutan nefa da samun wasu wurare da za a ce wannan wurin zai zama mallakin mu, to zai taimaka wurin wannan harkar tamu ta samu gata.
I am delighted to extend my goodwill to the organizers and participants of this important workshop themed Waste to Health, Collaboration on Circular Economy for a Cleaner Kano. This workshop comes at a time when the Ministry of Livestock Development is aligning its efforts with the state government's broader environmental sustainability goals. In our 2026 budget, the State Ministry of Livestock has already made provisions for training livestock farmers on the conversion of livestock waste, particularly dung and other farm residues, into organic fertilizer and biogas. This initiative seeks to promote cleaner production, reduce environmental pollution, and enhance farmers' income through renewable energy and organic inputs for crop production.
Turning waste into wealth is not just an environmental responsibility. It is a smart economic strategy that creates jobs, drives innovation, and enhances public health through recycling, reuse, and responsible waste management. we can transform our challenges into opportunities that contribute to sustainable development and improve the quality of life of our citizens. I particularly commend the organizers for providing this vital platform to formulate actionable strategies and recommendations for effective waste governance.
Waste generation is inevitable. As long as humans exist, waste will be generated. It's not the generation per se that is the issue. Handling the waste or proper handling of the waste is the main issue. Kowa yana generating shara tun daga yaron da aka haifa yau. Zai yi amfani da pampers, za a yi amfani da tissue a goge masa, duk wannan shara ce. Amma yaya za mu canza narrative ɗin from waste as something that has no value to waste as a resource, to waste as wealth. Wannan shine the most important.
Policy and regulatory improvement. Kano State has launched a new climate change policy with the help of PACE. I'm sure you are even proud of it, and Lapia, I saw them saying it. An environmental pollution waste control regulation, which if properly implemented, could radically transform the state's environmental health and enforce extended producer responsibility (EPR) and promote sustainable practices that can drive progress. Public-private partnership collaboration can boost infrastructure development, technology adoption, and efficient waste management services. Prospect. SDG alignment. Effective waste management contributes to achieve SDG 11 and 11.6 and 12. Job creation and economic growth, circular economy initiative, and improved waste management can generate employment and stimulate green economy growth. Environmental protection. A sustainable waste management reduces pollution, protects ecosystem, and mitigates climate change impact. Technology innovation. Advancement in recycling technologies, biodegradable material, and smart waste management system offer future improvements. Stakeholders engagement. Rising awareness and involving communities can improve waste segregation, recycling, and overall management practices. Conclusion. Based on the current trajectory, the future of waste management in Kano hinges on the effective implementation of its new policies and successful attraction of private investment. The focus is squarely on building a system that is not only cleaner, but also economically productive and socially inclusive.
I'm also here to see how we may key in terms of technology, the ICT facility, and all other maneuvers that can help to trigger the development in terms of waste management. And of course, development partners are here, and I can see the representatives of the people, the students, people from the NGOs. So my prayer to this gathering, after well wishing, is that let us translate this meeting, this discussion into action. Let us see in the next step, what role are we going to play and who are the responsible of taking those actions.
Under the visionary leadership of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kano State, Alhaji Abba Kabir Yusuf, our administration has placed the environment at the center of sustainable development. Waste is no longer seen simply as a problem to be discarded. We view it as a resource to be harnessed, a catalyst for jobs, cleaner cities, and climate resilience. This is why Kano State is championing circular economy reforms. Recently, we engaged with the government of Netherlands and the Circular Business Platform to establish a Northwest-wide circular economy hub in Kano of almost 500 hectares. This hub will serve as a regional innovation and sustainability center, unlocking new opportunities in youth employment and recycling entrepreneurship, waste wealth ventures, and green private investment, and new pathways for sustainable industrial growth. At the same time, our collaboration with UNIDO is strengthening industrial waste recycling, advancing renewable energy from waste, and building the skills needed for a modern, resource-efficient economy. Together, these efforts are transforming the way Kano manages waste.
What I want to propose today is we should have a data center for waste management in Kano. This data center, it will collect everything that's related to waste inside the city, from household sector, from industrial sector, from recycling, from everywhere. This data we have to understand the generation of the waste. What's the kind of waste that come from houses? And what is the seasonality of it? When it come, when it be increased? And through the presentation, we'll come through more details about this.
In all of the case studies, there was community engagement for us to ensure we have grassroots success. Sun yi tafiya tare da communities, ba su kaɗai ba. Policy was enforced. That means government policies, the citizens sun gane policies ɗin, sun san me ke cikin policies ɗin, and they were able to enforce the policies, because in enforcement, the citizens need to understand. You cannot enforce what citizens don't understand. All of these three case studies, akwai multi-stakeholder collaboration, and that's why we're here. This is a multi-stakeholder gathering. So there was that collaboration by Ethiopians. The government didn't just come, or probably the NGOs didn't just come and say, su dai ga abin da suke so su yi bantun waste management. But an yi tafiya tare, kowa da kowa, and that's why since achieving one result. Next slide.
So sorting and recycling are essential, more especially when we are focusing or targeting the circular economy process. So it is very essential to consider sorting in our waste management plan in Kano. Then, lastly, we say immediate action and stakeholder collaboration is needed. As I said, none of these stakeholders can work in isolation. One needs another. The government needs the private sector needs the government needs the community needs the... So none of these stakeholders can work in isolation.